Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Longcoat Gaming here, and today I'm going to be sharing you one of the scary stories of my life. But before we begin, let me say that thank you to all those who subscribed. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate if you subscribe too. Now let's set the scene a bit. I'm in my bed. I'm slowly gathering up my relaxation to go into a deep sleep. Now I am very tired, and then I hear the doorbell ring. And then I'm like, why is someone like basically like uh, ringing the doorbell at 10:30 in the middle of the night? Like nobody does that. So me and my sister both heard it, but for some reason my parents didn't hear it. But the dog definitely did, and she went like, you know those types of sounds that dogs make, that they're like trying not to be loud, but they still want to bark. You know those? But anyways, me and my sister both went downstairs to go look through the little peephole, see if there was there. Nobody was there. But as we were coming back up, I saw something extremely scary. Like, guys, this is so scary. I don't have any footage of it, but and you have to take my word for it, but I saw a shadow of a guy in our backyard looking around with a flashlight. I'm not even joking. But I did eventually trick myself into thinking, it's probably because I'm like really confused. Is like, no chance, like, come on, nothing's there. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. Nothing's there. No one's in the backyard, right? 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 So, anyways, I go back upstairs and I try to fall asleep, but I just can't because I'm still too anxious. Like, my body's like, something's wrong. That's not right. There shouldn't be a shadow of a man in the backyard. And, and then I look out, and then I go downstairs, and actually, there was a light flashing inside of the house. Like, to the inside of the house. And it was on, and like it was moving, so it must have been helded by someone. So it couldn't have been the motion light because it was like really moving like a human would move. It was really weird. Not to mention that the flashlight was being pointed at me. I mean, like, I was terrified in that situation. Wouldn't you be terrified? Comment if you would have been terrified in that situation. So I'm like going back upstairs. They can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me. I'm thinking this guy's an axe murderer. And then I look outside, and look outside my window, and yes, there's a person in my backyard. And by that time, I was just done with this whole thing. I was done. I was freaked out. I was scarred for life. I was just done, and I was like, okay, there's something in my backyard. So then I go to my parents' bedroom because, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's someone in my backyard. So then I go to my parents' bedroom and I'm like, Mom, Dad, there's someone in our backyard. And I tell them the whole story about we heard the doorbell ring and we saw the shadow of a man in our backyard and the light was pointing at me and how I actually saw the person and stuff and all those nice details that I already told you. But then they were like, okay, and then my sister came in and she was like involved and stuff, and we were all very tired. And keep in mind, it was like 12 o'clock in the morning. No, not in the morning, in the middle of the night. So it was like midnight. So fun for the whole family. So then, once we were done talking about and stuff, my mom looks outside, and I don't know if she found anyone or not. All I remember is that my dad did go downstairs to view out the front porch, and guess who was there? A man, a guy whose name we'll call Mr. Da Vinci, because why not? Anyways, Mr. Da Vinci is our one of our neighbors, and they came to look for their cat. Or he came to look for his cat. What? Anyways, so yeah, he tells them a story about how they lost their cat and he's trying to find it, but don't come in our backyard. Like at any time at all, just like don't come into our backyard. And it's like, yeah, I didn't know you guys were there. I'm sorry. Well, like, still don't come into our backyard, okay? Anyways, after that, we were like, okay, he's not, he did continue for a bit to, peer his, flashlight into the house a bit more, which was a bit creepy, but, I don't know. I guess I don't know why he did that, but he did do it, and well, I mean, like it's fine because he left after a bit. And yeah, that's basically it for the story. Actually, no, it's not it for the story. Don't click off yet. So next, the our other neighbor who was about like just behind our house, they actually called the police. And I mean, we were so close to calling the police. And I mean like tiny, like so tiny. Like I can't even believe how tiny of a chance that we didn't call the police, and yet we didn't call the police for some reason. I don't know. I Why didn't we call the police? But that's the end for the story. And to be honest, I'm really grateful that that person wasn't a like an axe murderer or anything, or like a robber, cause then then that would have been a much more different story. I would have been very scared. But anyways, guys, that's the end for this story. And well, I mean, like, why would anybody want to rob our house? We have a dog. The dog will bark and bark and bark if they ever try and come near our house, or let alone come in. So, yeah, that was the story for today. And, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this new format of video making. I really enjoy making the videos this type of way. I just play the game and record me playing the game, and then I just tell the story. I really hope you like this new type of video formatting, because I really like making these types of videos, and I hope you guys like watching them. But anyways, this has been me, and thank you all very much for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you want to, and goodbye. Also, Mr. Da Vinci, if you're watching this, I'm sorry about your cat. I hope you find him soon. It's been about a month since this story happened. It's odd.